Greetings, Brainiacs, and welcome to Last Call for final orders from Green Brain Comics, bringing you ordering info for new comics and graphic novels before the print runs are sent. I'm your host, Dan Merritt, the senior purchasing correspondent at Green Brain Comics, and I'll be your guide through the Marvel Comics on Last Call, with a deadline this Monday, December 6th at 5 p.m. This video is powered by Comichub. Ask us how to access your account and use Comichub to pre-order and maintain your subscriptions. All of the items shown today are available for order on the Last Call for Confirmed Orders carousel, available at comichub.com. With several carousels, including now the Green Brain Recommended carousel. And look at this. That beautiful Usagi Yojimbo Lone Goat and Kid #1 with a beautiful cover by David Peterson. Good stuff. But let's get to the Marvels. We're going to start out this week with Amazing Spider-Man 86 Beyond. This one's written by Zeb Wells with art by Mike Dowling. This has a Arthur Adams cover and a classic homage variant by Mike McCone. A new issue of the Eisner-winning series by writer Kelly Thompson and Elena Casagrande, Black Widow #14, with this beautiful Adam Hughes cover and this very nice cover by Natasha Bustos. Daredevil, the Woman Without Fear, spinning out of Devil's Reign, starts off with the first of 3 issues written by Chip Zdarsky with art by Rafael De La Torre and this cover by Chris Bachalo. Wow, nice to see his art on a cover again. We have this variant by Todd Nauck in his Headshot theme. And here we have Dark Ages #4 of the 6-issue miniseries written by Tom Taylor, with art by Iban Cuello. And this Mike McCone variant. Darkhold, the recent series of one-shots, gets a full collection. This has the Alpha, the Blade, Wasp, Iron Man, Black Bolt, Spider-Man, and Omega. This does credit Steve Orlando with art by Sean Tormey, and this beautiful cover by Greg Smallwood, I can say confidently. Next up is the Death of Doctor Strange Bloodstone one-shot. This is written by Teenie Howard with interiors by Ig Guara and this cover by David Nakayama. And here we have the Devil's Reign Superior 4 #1 of 3 miniseries, written by Zach Thompson with art by David Tinto and this cover by Ivan Shavrin and this cover by Dyke Ruin. That's pretty cool. We get a new issue of the Eternals #9. The series written by Kieran Gillen with art by Esad Ribic, and this cover as well. It has a headshot sketch by Jim Chung. Next up is an epic collection of Excalibur. This collects issues from later in the series, issues 104 through 115, and a couple of one-shots, miniseries, and other related things. This is written by John Arcudi with interiors by Brian Hitch and this cover by Salvador LaRocca. Hawkeye Kate Bishop #3 of 5 comes out on January 12th. You can order it now. This is written by Marique Nijkamp with art by Enid Ballum and this cover by Janoy Lindsay. If you're enjoying the current Disney Plus Hawkeye series, you'll love this series. And it also features a headshot variant by Jim Chung. King Conan #2 of 6. This is a new miniseries written by Jason Aaron and Mahmoud Asrar with a cover by Asrar as well. Also with a variant by Roberto De La Torre. Look, we get a Luke Cage Omnibus. This hardcover features a new cover by Phil Noto and a classic cover by George Tuska. This collects several of the early appearances, including 1 through 16 of Hero for Hire and Power Man 17 through 47. Next up is the Moon Knight Epic Collection Final Rest. This is a new printing, but features classic interiors by Bill Sienkiewicz and writings by Doug Mensch. Here we get a graphic novel collection of the miniseries starring Aurora, that of the X-Men Storm, called Before the Storm. This is written by Mark Sumerak with art by Carlo Barbieri and this cover by Mark Brooks. This is older material, which I don't think has been in a collection for quite some time, and it's a very affordable, modestly priced at $13.99. This is the smaller cut size GNTP format. Then we have another omnibus, this Phoenix Omnibus, telling the classic story going back to the early days of the character in the X-Men. It also includes Phoenix, the Untold Story, and material from the classic X-Men. Ooh, and the Bizarre Adventures 27. This is a $100 book written by Chris Claremont with art by Dave Cockrum and this beautiful cover by Russell Dodderman. It doesn't ship till May 18th, but if you want it, get your orders in now. This also features a direct market variant cover by Rick Leonardi. That's a classic one, close to my heart. We have a Reign of X graphic novel. This collects the current X-Men series in a sequential collection, and this is volume 9. We have a new issue of Savage Avengers that sounds like it's the final issue. All good things must come to an end. This volume of Savage Avengers concludes after an epic 28-chapter run written by Jerry Duggan with art by Patrick Zerker and this cover by Valerio Giangiordano. And this B cover by Kyle Hotz. That's pretty cool. Oh, that Doctor Doom, or pardon me, Doctor Strange looks kind of very intent. Oh, here's a big one. The new series starring She-Hulk debuts on January 12th. This new series is written by decorated writer Rainbow Rowell with interiors by Raj Antonia and this cover by Jen Bartel. This cover by Art Germ. We have an Adam Hughes variant, a Liefeld Deadpool 30th anniversary variant with no feet. Sorry, this cover gets 0 feet. And this very fun cover by Scotty Young. We have a new issue of Spider-Woman, number 19, which is a Devil's Reign tie-in. Spider-Woman versus Spider-Woman, but how? Written by Carla Pacheco with interiors by Perry Perez and this beautiful cover by Young Join-Yoon. And also a B cover by interior artist Perry Perez. Don't forget about Star Wars Bounty Hunters number 20, written by Ethan Sachs with art by Paolo Vianelli and a cover by Giuseppe Camuncoli. A new series of Star Wars High Republic, The Eye of the Storm number 1 debuts on January 12th, written by Charles Soule with interiors by Guillermo Sana and a cover by Ryan Brown. The Marvels number 8 by Kurt Busiek and Yildiray Sinar with this beautiful cover by Alex Ross. And the Thing 6-issue series continues with number 3, written by very decorated crime novelist Walter Mosley, with art and a cover by Tom Riley. First issue is fun. Check this out if you're interested. And it's got a B cover by E.J. Sue. The Thing also stars in this beautiful omnibus hardcover, collecting, a whole bunch of his solo series Thing 1 through 36, and features other collections, other material from all throughout Marvel's history. This is a good chunk of it is written by John Byrne, with art by Ron Wilson, and this cover by John Byrne. And this cover supplied by Ron Wilson. Next up, Thor 21, continuing the storyline called God of Hammers, written by Donny Cates, with art by Nick Klein. This B cover by Jim Chung. This classic homage variant by Kreese Lee, after the, I think the first Thor appearance in Journey into Mystery by Jack Kirby. And the series of one-shots called Wastelanders continues with this one-shot starring Black Widow, written by Stephen S. DeKnight and art by Well B, and a cover by Jose Maria Casanovas, and this podcast connecting variant by Steve McNiven. Wolverine by Benjamin Percy graphic novel Volume 3 is on order this week for shipping in February. This also features art by Adam Kubert and this very nice cover by Adam Kubert. And it looks like they have resolicited the 10 Deaths of Wolverine #1, though it's still on the schedule for January 26. Hooray! This event miniseries is written by Benjamin Percy, who does the main Wolverine miniseries, or ongoing series, and features art by Federico Vincentini, with a cover by Adam Kubert. This cover by Mark Bagley. Stormbreakers variant by Juan Cabal. And the Mr. Garson collage variant. Ooh, and another one by Stephanie Hans. Any more? Oh, of course, there's one more. Dan Jurgens did this cover. And more. We got this cover by Gerald Perrell. What's up next? It's a surprise. It's not the 10 Deaths of Wolverine. It is Volume 4 of X-Force, also written by Benjamin Percy, with art and a cover by Joshua Cassara. And that wraps it up for this week's Marvel FOC. Just remember, all of the items shown here today are available for order on the last call for confirmed orders carousel. Where is it? There it is. And before I wrap up this video, here's a quick list of events happening in and around town. Shop Small continues through tomorrow, Sunday, December 5th, with multiple stores participating throughout Dearborn. And this is put together by our good friends at downtowndearborn.com. Get back to it here. And the next up is Winterfest Market, which happens on Saturday, December 11th. That will be taking place at Wagner Park in the West Downtown neighborhood. That happens from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. We hope to be there. Keep an eye out for us. And finally, our last Brain Candy for the year happens on Monday, December 20th. Brain Candy is a free showcase of prose, music, poetry, and visual art. This month's presenters include musician Courtney Hurley, prose artist Jennifer Quartararo, poet Justin Rogers, and visual artist Richard Halprin. Be sure to watch Last Call for final orders for all your last-minute ordering info, and remember to feed your brain at Green Brain Comics.